Have you watched a film that make you feel chills or make you cry, make you laugh, also make you think about it for days? I'm pretty sure you have. I have. And what if now I tell you this film is made by AI? The other day I heard news about James Cameron, the director who directed Titanic and Avatar and Terminator. And here's the news. Filmmaker James Cameron has joined the board of directors of artificial intelligence AI firm Stability AI 40 years after making a film about its risks. But the creator of the fictional AI has not been hired to help avoid such tech being developed in real life. Instead, his role will center around how the technology can be used in special effects, also known as computer generated image, CGI. He said, I've spent my career seeking out emerging technologies that push the very boundaries of what's possible, all in the service of telling incredible stories. To be honest, this news kind of shocked me, and it's also inspired me to make this video today. I want to ask you, do you think he can make better film than Avatar with AI in the future, or you think it will lose some kind of human touch? Because personally, I really love Avatar 2, and they get me really emotional. I still remember all the scenes. Of course, those scenes are made with CGI by human being. But what if those scenes were replaced by AI? Will that affect the way we watch film, or will that still touch our hearts and have the same kind of emotion? I don't have all the answers. That's why I'm asking you. I want you to tell me, how do you feel about that? How do you imagine the future? Before I get to that point, let's have this question start in mind. What is a film? Is it just a series of moving images, or is it something way deeper that reflects our own emotions, our cultures, our history, all these things combined? Actually, I was a filmmaker myself. After I graduated from university, I joined a lot of productions, want to make film together because I love watching movies, and I also studied film in the university. When I joined, it is indeed a very tired job, and then is a big teamwork, but everyone is so excited because you feel like you're making dreams together. That being said, I always consider filmmaker as dream maker, especially if you're working the team together. It's kind of magical to think how we use tricks and like cinematography. It's like you're creating something together, and that thing doesn't exist until you make it happen. It's like art form, and it's a group collective art form and it's really magical. And all amazing filmmakers out there, especially those big directors like Christopher Nolan, David Lynch just passed away. Those works are like dreams, and they are born from their sketches. I remember seeing news about Christopher Nolan, how he made Inception when he was recording his own dreams, and it ended up become the movie because they will recreate that scene inside their head, and they let us immerse in their dreams because the story is so moving, and we forgot that we're just watching a movie. We feel like we are living in their dream, which is very fascinating. So what about you? What is your favorite film? Who's your favorite director? I want to know what kind of film moves you and what you consider as a good film. Now come back to the topic of AI. The technology now has made some big progress. Like you write a prompt, it come up to the image and the videos. I just realized my ChatGPT is connected with Sora, and I've tried a couple things. It's not there yet, but it's way better than last year. And this morning when I was on LinkedIn, I saw someone share this short film created by a Hollywood filmmaker, Jason Zada. I will show you right here. This film, they're saying it's completely created by AI. It's a short film, but for me, after I watched it, I was like, okay, it is cool if you know it's generated by AI, but at the same time, if you just see it as a short film, it's nothing impressive. If I show you this film 10 years ago and I tell you this short film is created by writing some prompt come out, then you will think I'm crazy. But now, because everyone knows that AI can do a lot of stuff, to be honest, the consistency is not there yet. And as you can see, the running is kind of off. So all these details, we can tell it's generated by AI. And if you also considering all the production costs for this kind of scene, the car racing, you have to block the whole street and with a production schedule, with all the lighting, everything, you will really save a lot of money to make film like this. But there are a lot of questions rising from this post. First of all, I want to ask if any of you work in the VFX industry, film industry, is this bothering you a lot? Like, do you think you will have like more creative freedom or, because I've heard in the VFX industry, especially the Hollywood big film, usually you'll pay a lot of money to actress, less money for the creator, and it's like the creatives burning out quite a lot. I remember I watched documentary about it before. So do you think that AI can actually give you a new door to be more creative, save a lot of time? Of course, we don't know how much people will pay for it. But do you think it opens a new door for you or is completely close the door for you? I just want to know the answer. And I really like one of the comments on this video. I will show you right here. So this person was saying, what will happen when neural network inversion develops to the point it can reveal all the source clips each shot was made from, and you find they're all copyright protected? What will stop Sony's Pictures, Lionsgate, and Disney turning around and suing because your new feature is 70% made from their back catalog? People often say, imagine how good video generators will be in 5 years, but imagine how good source clip review will be. That's a great question. Actually, those comments make me think even more about how the AI video generation direction will go if it's become a normal thing to do. Again, even James Cameron is behind it. Those big directors are behind it. So it gets me think some questions like, who owns the output AI? If the contents are generated by AI, does it make the output infringement? Or is it under a new law, it become a new form, new art? And who's going to define where the line is? And another question, like this guy said, can Disney or those big productions sue you if they're counting each pixel? And of course, it's all generated by AI. So who's going to decide which one is the source? Which one is the original source? How independent creators out there protect themselves if all the big productions own all the rights, right? That's pretty scary to think that way. So yeah, those AI ethics and laws have to come to some kind of term if all the big productions are behind it. I want to know your thought. What do you think about this? After I see all this comments and think about the future of filmmaking, I start to realize the big question ahead is, who gets to decide what kind of story AI tells? And is it making this new era of democratized creativity for us, for independent filmmakers, for all those creators out there, normal people in front of a computer want to make a short film? Is it democratize that? Or we're just handing more powers to those corporations, big companies, that eventually nobody can make a film by themselves because you'll get sued? We don't know the future. I don't know the future, but the comments and then the video alert me, and that's why I feel like it's important to ask questions like this. So what do you think the future of AI films can be? What kind of future you want it to be? To me, I want the future that belongs to individual, of course, that every creatives have the chance to make their own film, have their own voice, create their own generated AI films that make people think, make people laugh, make people be emotional. That could be the bright future, or it's just like two in the background, someone gonna control the law, make sure that not any big company have all the power, controls what we consume, we see every day. And how do you feel about AI director? They're not AI, they're human, they're behind AI, but they call themselves AI director or AI scriptwriter. How do you feel about that? I just genuinely really want to know. I'll continue gather information, the insights, topics like this to discuss with you guys here because lately I've realized something. I'm seeing all these people sharing the facts, the news, the answers. Everything seems so certain and everything seems so salesy. Like you just really wanted to buy or use all this topic. You feel like you're left behind if you don't. I feel like it's more important at this stage. I want to be that person who asks the right question, the good question, the challenging question to make sure we're going towards the future we want to be. We need to figure out what kind of future we're going. And I want to make this space, this channel, to be a space of our voice, to make our voice matters. I want to see your comment. I want to see how people feel about this period of time of our career life. Instead of following the trends, we ask why this thing exists. What is this topic trying to sell me here? Where this could lead us. So I hope I can be someone in the space to give everyone the space to talk. And the future of creativity can be very bright if we know where we're going. If we still have our control. So I'm more seeing you guys as my guest. I'm the host. I wanted to ask you a question and I want to know what you truly think. Let's keep this conversation going. Please teach me something. I want to learn from you and I want to see your perspective. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification. I still believe the future of storytelling, of filmmaking, of art making is in our hand. So we need to get our voice out there. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.